Oh, good, yeah. No.
There we go, that's hot.
Oh, whoa, it's my pint. That's my pint, isn't it? I need that. Good afternoon, everybody. For anyone that doesn't know me, I'm Stephen, the best man, and I've known William since the first day of primary school 25 years ago. We're old. I would like to thank you all for being here today, celebrating such a special occasion. Can I just say how lovely Rebecca and all her bridesmaids look today? And William, you scrub up not too bad yourself.
Thank you, yeah.
During our friendship, we became part of each other's families, and I would just like to say thank you to William's mum and dad, Anne and Mick, for always treating me like one of their own. I never thought I would see the day my best friend would be getting married. I actually had my suspicions that you were gay. And I'm sure I was not the only one to think that. For those of us who know William well, he's a bit of a lightweight when it comes to drinking alcohol. We have had several nights where after a few, William has got himself into some situations, which include falling asleep outside, and in many different toilets, being sick all over himself, taking his top off in public places and showing his ginger body and scaring away the ladies. But one night that really sticks out for me is when I got my first flat and William came over for a drink, bringing with him a litre bottle of Jack Daniel's honey whiskey. You hear me? What's that? William drank the majority of the bottle himself until he'd ran out of mixer. That's better? Fuck that.
On you go!
So instead of calling it quits, William started for looking what else he could use as a mixer. And this is when he found the milk. William proceeded to mix the Jack Daniels with the milk, surprisingly tanning a good few.
Yeah, it was good. Honey, yeah,
Jack Daniels honey whiskey.
Yeah, honey milk kind of goes.
Nah, it doesn't. As you can imagine, this did not mix well. William was later found again, asleep in the toilet, with sick all over him. It's obvious to say he was very rough the next day. And when he went home, his dad Mick went mental at him for being so stupid, which is the only time Michael's ever been angry at him. Rebecca, I'm so happy that you're now the chosen one to look after William, so good luck and have fun. William has always been my best friend, but as we all know, there was a point recently when we thought we were going to lose him. But with his courage, determination, and with the love of everyone around him, he had the strength to recover. And I'm so grateful that we can both be here with you both today. So. I would just like to say again how lovely Rebecca looks today. Well, maybe. William and Rebecca met on Tinder in 2016, where they both bonded over the love of elephants, which has resulted in all of us being here today. Rebecca, you've really brought William out of his shell, and I'm really glad that you swiped right. I'm so happy to call both of you friends, and I wish you all the happiness in the world. So my inner Robbie Burns has come out, and I've wrote a poem to give the happy couple some marriage advice. Would you hear it first? Good luck, congratulations, best wishes, cheers, well done. The future's full of promise and it's only just begun. You're starting on a journey, a new exciting life, together as a partnership, as husband and as wife. Adventures, thrills and choices are waiting just for you. The road will have some turnings and perhaps a bump or two. But you'll be strong together and come through it for the best. Even in IKEA, that's the hardest test. To have and to hold and to look after the cat, not to be so angry when your husband is a twat. But to keep your marriage brimming with love in the loving cup. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. William, whenever you're right, shut up. So I would just like to finish up by saying it's a great honour to be the best man today.
Come here,
So
Stevie, come here.
it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a toast. Upstanding.
Standing, no.
To the new Mr. and Mrs. Webster. Cheers. You can sit down. Cheers. Oh. Cheers, Billy. Oh, that was so much better with that, wasn't it? Don't use that. No, turn it off. Turn it off.
I turned it off.
I turned it off. I wouldn't use it, to be honest. Oh, jeez, oh man. No, I don't know. It was hard because it was just like the...
I don't like it.
Hello! Can you hear me up the back here? Because this thing's no worth. I'll get on to my speech. Well, first of all, thank you, Stevie, for your heartfelt speech today. And I had a wee word with him before. I said, we better touch base to see if we're doing the same jokes. And he said, I'm just going to talk about well-being gay and all that. So I threw away a few pages. But now I'm going to get on with the rest of it. So there's about 20 pages, but it's in big print because of my cataracts. So don't worry, it'll all be over in about 45 minutes or something. So, hello everyone. I'm Rebecca's dad. Hello. 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 No. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. That's no in the script. Right? Hello. I'm Rebecca's dad, and I'd like to officially welcome you all to this special occasion, the wedding of Mr. and Mrs. William Webster. Willosaurus and Bexosaurus. I did try to persuade them to elope, but they were having none of it. They were determined to have this momentous event, aka the Jurassic wedding, by the looks of it, which, frankly, has been longer in the planning than the D-Day landings, as I'm sure some of you will have noticed. Cast of thousands. But here we all are, and it's grand to be the proud father on the day. Rebecca and Will have put a lot of thought and effort into it, so God bless them. They just didn't factor in it was the same day as the tour of Britain, but you know, what the hell. It's good to see Mick and Anne and all the Webster clan gathered, so welcome all into the fold. Special mention on Will's side to Denise and also the nephews. he's going, who's Denise? Right, okay. And Rebecca's nieces and nephew too, and all the other Waynes. And I hope we'll all have a great night to help celebrate this great event. Right, so it doesn't seem so long ago when Doige, as she's known, it doesn't seem so long ago when she was born. She arrived on the scene a few weeks early and was a bit jaundiced. As she lay there, all round and yellow, I thought, I'll call her Melanie. But no, it was to be Rebecca. Moving on through the years, from Battlefield Primary, Miss Avro's dancing classes, brownies and guides, secondary school, living in Roswell, New Mexico, then Bristol. You don't need to make a noise, just wave your raspberries. So, where was I? Bristol. Rebecca and her wee sister Eleanor have, you could say, given her proud father a few anxious moments, but a lot of laughs too. Like in a bus stop when she was wee. Dad, why does that woman have a beard? or telling the Sunday school teacher dirty jokes. But it works both ways. It was part of my job as a dad to embarrass her. Dad, put on some trousers. Why? You're spoiling my birthday party. I remember one time, the modern dad, as you all know, I took Rebecca out in a pram for a wee walk and to go to the corner shop. And I was enjoying showing her off and getting some fresh air, la la la. And we duly arrived at Ali Brothers, the corner shop. And I got my paper and my milk and my rolls. Tickety-boo. Back home, I was enjoying reading the papers and the peace and quiet. I thought, peace and quiet? Then it struck me, I'd left Rebecca outside Ali Brothers in a pram. Don't tell the social. But I've never ran so fast in my life. I could truthfully say that day I was faster than Usain Bolt. Well, he was only 3 at the time. You get it? You sink in eventually. But when I got back there to Ali Brothers, to my relief, there was wee Rebecca, safe and sound in the pram and quite happy. She was a contented wee thing. Then, Rebecca was always a battler. For example, she wouldn't let a petty thing like severe asthma and pneumonia get in the way of her getting to work, and a raging rainstorm in her wee leaky jacket and her ballet pumps. But when not being so woohoo scatty, she is very capable, and she can really shine when she puts her mind to something. She has gained the recognition of her employers with her recent promotion. So well done, Bexy Bums. We're very proud. Will seems to have cured Rebecca of her famous relationshipophobia. I remember when Bex first told me and Jenny of her boyfriend, we were a bit taken aback. But I just said, great, as long as he's not a ganger. Can't win them all. Anyway, but they've gone on to show us all that they're a match made in heaven and a force to be reckoned with. And Rebecca, in turn, has cured Will of his lasagna addiction. I'm always touched by these humanitarian weddings. What? The representation of a priest, minister, or rabbi seems superfluous because they'll all tell you God is love. But by definition, God indeed must be here, as there is love in abundance between these two young people. So a middleman is not required. Looking at the happy couple, I can report that Rebecca is very much besotted with our Will. And Will, in turn, is head over heels with Rebecca. Which, in a kilt, is not an image I'd like to dwell upon. So, let's just say he's cock-a-hoop. Actually, between you and me, he's wearing pants, I'm told. Rebecca showed me them last week, and you won't be surprised to learn that they've got wee dinosaurs on them. I personally am a true Scotsman, as my boxers are tartan. Really, they're really a necessity, as when the years wear on, things below get a little, well, loose. Without them, it'd be like Newton's cradle down there. So, I can report that my tartan ball bags are doing a good job. The twins are nice and snug. And so is their wee friend. Talking of ball bags, Will, Rebecca is a lovely girl and deserves a good husband. You're very lucky she married you before she found one. I've been to those inter-abominational dues where it's the opposite end of the spectrum to these humorous weddings. Holy chiefs in abundance, and I'd like to tell you a story of one. It was in Ayrshire, and there was the priest, Father McGroin, and the minister, the Reverend Mason Boyne. So we were kind of hedging their bets. The spiritual leader of the Buddhists in Ayrshire couldn't make it, the Dalai Lama. So, the tray of whiskies comes round and the waitress says to the minister, Reverend Boyne, would you like a whiskey? To which he says, thank you, and he takes a glass. Then she turns to Father McGroin, she said, Father Pat, would you like a whiskey? Certainly not. Whiskey's the devil's work. Why, I'd sooner go with a loose woman. To which the minister put his glass back and said, I didn't know there was a choice. We'll pause for the tumbleweeds to disappear into the distance. But as I said, A middleman between us and God is not required, but I'd just like to say that Sandy Geddes conducted a beautiful humus ceremony. I don't know what they call their function in this scenario, referees perhaps, but he was perfect, and he nailed it. And a big hand for Rihanna and a beautiful song during the signing of the register. And also, I was in tears, really I was, no kidding. So when the Gladwins did the readings and Jackie and Jade did that, so I was just awash with it. So they were really, really brilliant. Well done. And the lovely cake. Take a bow, Hannah, wherever you are. Brilliant. I think it's at a bit of an angle, so I'll try and keep this short. Any minute now, it's going to be bumped by a over-enthusiastic photographer, and then it'll all end in tears. It'll all end in tears, you get it? Anyway, okay. Okay, right. So, Will and Bex, what do the stars have to say about your new other halves? I'll tell you. Well, okay. Rebecca is a Taurus, 22nd of April. She's romantic, decisive, patient, hard-working, and kind. I'll leave out the bad bits. Needy and stubborn. Mercury is on her ascendance and will bring much love and happiness to her. Rebecca. Will is a Sagittarius, 15th of December. Strengths: brave, lively, optimistic, forgetful, unthinking, rash. And apparently he's heavily influenced by Uranus. Well, he has had one heat. I heard another story from Mick. Will's friends used to tease him about his imaginary girlfriend. But Will got the last laugh on them because they were imaginary too. It was great for me and Jenny when we went to meet Will for the first time. The great unveiling was in a wee Italian place in town, neutral territory. We both took to Will right away and thought even then that he would be the man for Rebecca. And Will seemed to take to us too. He was calling me Dad before I'd even paid the bill. So, everything looked tickety-boo for the happy pair. It was great when they were able to come visit me in Linköping and go canoeing and golfing and stuff, and I even let them beat me at Mulkey. Then, who can forget that dark day, just over 2 years ago, when Will had his terrible accident? Well, you all know the story. If Will hadn't been such a fit young man, he wouldn't have made it through the first night, even the first week. He did, but there was a long battle ahead, which he's very modest about. But I think it has been a real ordeal, which has shown us all the mettle of the man and what he's made of. They say, where there's a will, there's a way. And through his determination, he's shown that he is living proof of that adage. He's certainly got balls. But I understand from a story leaked from the hen night that that's a ticklish subject. Not many people know that Will took time out during his long convalescence to complete his first novel. Well, he always was a slow reader. Now to that stage in my speech where I impart words of wisdom to the youngsters to stand them in good stead in the years ahead. I love being married. It's so great to find that one special person you want to annoy for the rest of your life. If a man says he'll do something, it will get done. There's no need to keep reminding him about it every 6 months. I am a fairly modern man. I have no problem with buying tampons. But apparently, they're not a proper present. It's only when you reach my age that you realise what it means to go home at night to a woman who gives you respect, tenderness, and affection. What it means is you've gone to the wrong house. Listening is very important. I've learned to be a master at simulated listening, and I get away with it some of the time. My wife says I never listen or something like that. But sometimes you have to take heed of what they're saying. Today's example, Jenny wouldn't let me wear my rucksack to the wedding, and she said it wouldn't go in my kilt. But where else am I going to put my selfie stick? So, I'm sure that you're all looking forward to your meal, because I can see some of you drooling. So, I'll come to a conclusion. I have just one announcement regarding the meal. For all of you from Glasgow, the green things are vegetables. Vegetables. Finally, in conclusion, I'd like to quote from my favourite film, So I Married an Axe Murderer, where the father of the bride utters those memorable words, "Let's get pished." Thank you.
Am I waiting for it? Oh, yeah. So wait for it to settle down then. Well, fantastic, Tom. Nice. Okay. Wait, everyone's calm. Yep. Yeah. No, wait. I'll wait. Okay. Right. It's all quiet now, so I can actually speak. It's fine. So, yeah. Don't laugh about it. First of all, I would. Don't laugh. That's not a great start. First of all, I would like to thank Tom. Thank you, Tom. And yeah, wait till what I say. Don't say all straight away. I know you're overjoyed to have a ginger, as you call me. Like, I'm sure that's what you said in the first time I seen you. Or Rebecca's going up with a ginger to the family. But thank you for your kind words. Okay. So I was going to make this speech short and sweet, like Rebecca. Yeah. See that? Yeah. That was nice. Yeah, that's kind of it. But just apologies if it kind of drags on a bit, but we have so many people to thank for making today such a special day. So just make sure your glasses are filled to the top for the toast. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank my mum and dad who's hiding a bit. Mick, you. Yeah. They've helped mould me into the man who I am today, and honestly, it doesn't feel that long ago that I was back living with them after the hospital. And I'm sure that my mum and dad daily miss having to empty my commodes, trim my moustache, cut my toenails, and make me copious amounts of tea, Mick, if I remember, yep. But honestly, I can't stress how much that they helped both me and Rebecca during that period. And who would have thought we'd be here just 2 years later? So could I have, make sure I got my glass, a toast to my mum and dad, Annie and Mick. Annie and Meg. Woo! Okay. Next, I would like to thank my in-laws, Tom and Jenny. Oh, Tom, yeah. Like, they have helped make me feel part of the Doig family kind of straight away. And I remember having a fantastic holiday in Sweden with both Rebecca and Tom. And as Tom said, we went cycling, kayaking, and played Molkie, which, as Tom said, I beat him at. So I don't want to say Tom. But probably the funniest moment of the holiday is when Tom, well, we went for a night on the tiles, like a few drinks, just a few drinks, and Tom might have had a bit too much. But he came to me and Rebecca and told us that he had lost his bum bag. Yeah, but supposedly a bum bag's very fashionable in Sweden. So we had to, they are Tom, it's fine. You've not got one on, you've got a sporting today, so it's fine. But we had to search every single toilet in Linshopen, like pub toilet, before we eventually called it a night and went back to the flat. And lo and behold, what did we find at the end of Tom's bed? His bum bag, which he had never actually taken out with him in the first place. Oh, Tom. But yeah, this is the bit where I gush over my wife. Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca Webster. It's like, yeah, so Rebecca, as we can all see, is looking absolutely stunning in her dress. Yes. Yep. Rebecca is gorgeous, kind, caring, and compassionate. And it pains me to say this, Rebecca is funny. Yes. But yeah, it's like, I remember when I first matched with Rebecca on Tinder, and we must have been talking for, it must be over a month before Rebecca dropped me a message saying she was actually looking for a boyfriend and not a pen pal. So yeah, I bit the bullet and asked Rebecca out on a date, and here we are now. So I'm guessing it went well, didn't it, Rebecca? So, but nah, I remember when I was first learning to walk again at the hospital, one of the first things I did was actually dance with Rebecca in my ward with the blinds closed to make it all romantic. And I told her, not Stevie, it's romantic. And I told her that once I got to the hospital, I was going to marry her. And that's why it's so touching to be here today. Yeah. So could I have a toast to my wife, the new Mrs. Webster?
Mrs. Webster.
Woo! Yep. So next, I would like to thank Tom's other half, Jenny. Yep. Jenny, yep, the chair, yeah, yes, for Jenny, yeah. Tom, yeah, thank you, Tom, for clapping your own wife, thank you. But no, Jenny's been both like generous and kind to both me and Rebecca, and we've had some fantastic double dates with both you and Tom. And thank you so much for welcoming me into the Doig family, and I can't wait to have more amazing times with both you in the future. Yeah. So could I have a toast to my new in-laws? Yeah. Next, I would like to thank my. Oh, wait for it's quiet. Stephen Glabman, quiet. Yes. Next, I would like to thank my best man, Stevie. Ooh. And gentlemen, we have Chris, Ryan, we have Kevin, where are you? He's at the back, Kevin. We have Sean, wherever Sean is, Sean's at the back, and Michael as well. Michael, you're not even putting your hand up, but he's up there, yes. We have Rhiannon there. We have Louise, yep. We have Fiona. And we have Victoria. Yep. So, yep, as you will all see, they look absolutely lovely in their lilac dresses. Yep. And they have been a massive help to Rebecca with the wedding planning. And as Rebecca told me, this has come from Rebecca, they threw her not one, but two amazing Hindus. Oh yeah. Which she has just about recovered from now. But honestly, they're such amazing friends to Rebecca, and it's like, through knowing you, I consider you my friends now too. So thank you very much. So, yeah. We have a toast to the brilliant bridesmaids. Woo! Damn it. Okay, next I would like to thank the little people that helped make this day even more special. We've got the Page Boys who are, let's see if I can say it, Bailey Webster, where are you? He's up the back, Bailey. We have, yep, Elias, is he there? Is he gone run? And we have Logan will be up there as well. And we have the Flower Girls, we have Eden's there. Oh! We have Noah, and we also have Ava's at the back as well. But they're looking very adorable in their outfits, and it means a lot to me and Rebecca to have our nieces and nephews be a big part of our day. So could we have a toast to our nieces and nephews? Okay. Apologies if this is going on a bit too long, but there's so many people to thank, so it's not going as long as your speech, Tom, so it's fine. So next I would like to thank a special couple who are here who've helped us massively today. So for Stephen and Hannah Gladman. Yeah, Hannah, yeah. Hannah has very kindly made our cake for today, and as you can see, it's looking absolutely beautiful. As long as it stays up, Hannah, it's fine. It's looking fantastic, and we can't wait to tuck into it later on. Soon, very soon. I'll be quick, it's fine. But Stephen Glavin's also been a massive help. He's helped us design the wedding invites, which everyone says has been fantastic. We've had some very fun double dates, if I remember correctly. Yes. And they gave us some fantastic wedding advice and a very touching reading they gave, which, if I learned correctly, you wrote on your honeymoon? Yep. So could we have a toast to our friends, the Gladmans? Yeah. Yeah. Which you've probably seen, I'm sure, Rebecca, it was your Facebook picture for a while. Yes. But they've made us feel so relaxed and comfortable, and we couldn't ask for two nicer guys to document our big day. So could we get a toast to our photographers, Del and JJ? Had to deal with Rebecca's numerous emails without complaint, happily, and honestly, it wouldn't be such a special day without all of them helping us today. So could we get a toast to the staff at Sloan's? Okay, that's been nearly finished, Tom. I don't think it's long as Tom. And as you can see, we have like a sorted carry you made for everyone. Yes, yeah. So as you have, wait. So make sure you got the salt. Yeah. If I can actually open it. Oh, I can't actually open it. Stevie's opening it for me. I'll let him. Fine. Yep. We'll wait till everyone's actually got the lid off it. So wait. Quiet. Yes. Okay. Last people. Okay. I'll wait. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Like the last thank you me and Rebecca would like to give is to everyone that's here today. We've had people who have taken in across the globe to be here, Stevie. And Megan. Yes, thank you, Megan. But honestly, it would not be the same day without all yous here. So, could we have a toast?